Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be doing a reading for the Leo personality for the week coming up ahead from Monday the 15th of April for the whole week. So I'm going to be looking at general energies and themes coming up for Leos. I'm going to be looking at potential challenges but the best parts and also some guidance to navigate some of these energies. Okay, so I've already pulled the cards. I'm using the Aleister Crowley Thoth deck. And we will start with the sort of general themes that are coming up for the Leo personality. I always say as well, like, this is a general reading for all Leos, so take what resonates and leave the rest. It's going to be, some parts might be quite specific to you, and then some parts might be less so, because it can manifest in different ways. Okay, so first of all, we have got the Two of Swords Peace card. So just having a look at that, seeing what comes through intuitively for you. Then we have got the Six of Swords Science. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Wands Valor. Okay. So, starting with the Two of Swords. So my immediate feeling with this is that you may need to make a decision this week. In traditional tarot, it is a picture of someone who's blindfolded and they have two swords and it's like they have to make a decision. And I don't always get that feeling with this particular deck, but for some reason that feels more like what's coming out to me this particular week. And it's interesting as well because we've got here the moon, as you can see there, in Libra. I don't know if you can see that glyph, but that's a Libra glyph. And Libra is pretty renowned for not knowing how to make decisions. So I'm Libra rising. I resonate with this very much. Like this kind of need to make a decision. And that's kind of what it feels like with this card. There's a few other things it could mean. But because we've also got Six of Swords Science here, which is Mercury in Aquarius. Like, I feel like Aquarius is often about trying to be sort of like logical and balanced about things. So there might be a need here this week to make a decision that's logical and balanced. That's one manifestation of what I'm seeing here. But also, Six of Swords does speak of like moving away from things that have been difficult and towards like easier sort of times. So like think of it as sort of like moving away from challenges and things to a more easier route. And because we've got peace here, we've also got like moving towards peace, right? So there could be, for some of you it's about making a decision, for some of you it's about success after labour. Now we've also got Seven of Wands here. And Seven of Wands to me really speaks of, if you look at the card and you see the wand at the front here, it's been a little bit beaten. It's sort of like, it's really very much when this card comes up, what it makes me think of is like a person who has been to battle and they've been sort of knocked a few times, but they're still standing strong and they're still like determined. They still got that fire energy and they're like, no, like I won't fall, I won't be beaten. And because the stick isn't actually broken and it's still at the front here, it's someone that has some tenacity. And it's also a Mars in Leo card. And Mars, again, the planet of courage, determination, grit, drive, ambition. Leo being a leader, it's like almost like a leader who's like, yeah, had a few knocks, but is still standing strong. And like we've got, you know, they're valorous, right? The valorous leader. So it kind of feels like it might be that you have been through some of this and things, you're going to sail into sort of smoother waters. And there's going to be peace there. For some of you, it might be that there is going to be a little bit of challenges this week, but you might find that you can actually like really meet those challenges and like have the strength to endure it. So depending on if it's already happened or if it's happening, it's a little bit unclear because it might be slightly different timelines depending on who's watching. Okay, so the question I then asked the cards next, because we've got some more here, is is like what challenges might come up for the Leo personality. And here we have got 5 of Cups, disappointment. And I feel like in light of what we were talking about with this card, like it does feel like maybe there has been some knocks for some of you and like you've been challenged and pushed a little bit. And that might be, there may be some disappointments that come off the back of that. Like, you know, let's say, for example, I'm not saying this is what's happened to you, but just to sort of illustrate this energy. Let's say, you know, you've been really trying like to do something and like pushing forward to go for something that you want. But then like upon doing that, you discover like maybe some people weren't kind of like there for you in the way that you thought they were. And there might be some feelings of disappointment around that. Or it could be that like you've been pushing really hard because like this is a Mars in Scorpio card. And if you notice, the back of the card's like really red. The water is really dark. It's like, and there's no water. Like Cups is usually like quite a watery card. Like a watery element. What's the word? Suit. Thank you. But there's actually no water on this card, so it's like a bit burned out maybe. Like it feels like maybe some of you, again not all of you, have been a little bit like pushed to the breaking point and you're feeling a little bit burnt out maybe. Like there's no water here, the land's a bit barren, and yeah, like no sort of water flowing through the cups. So there could be a little bit of like a need to just sort of take it a bit easier this week. That's really what I'm getting from that. But then you do have these, you know, peace, and you've also got like easy. Yeah, like it really, this card really feels like, yeah, like sailing to like smoother waters is kind of the message I'm getting internally. Okay. So then I asked the cards, what is the thing to look forward to this week? And we've got here the 3 of Wands, which is actually, if you look at the artwork, is very lovely. It's like nice and bright. It's orange, warm, lots of warmth, getting a lot of warmth from this card. And 3 of Wands often speaks to something like being established. So like there's an established thing that you've been trying to put in place. Plans are sort of going ahead, so that is something to look forward to, like some of your work that is really paying off here. It really feels like that, and that's something to be proud of. Like it feels like there needs to be some pride here, and you are Leos, right? So Leo, the lion, the pride, right? That's something to really tap into, it feels like. And then finally, I asked the question, like, what is the guidance for the week ahead for Leos? And here we have got the 6 of Cups, pleasure, which is lovely. Oh, I love this card. So, yeah, so it feels very much like have fun this week, you know, like try and lean into your pleasure. For some of you, it could just be being more like childlike and curious and playful. Again, like Leos, you rule the 5th house in astrology. The 5th house is creativity, fun, play, children, childlike, innocence. Like it feels very much like lean into you maybe as well, like your kind of disposition, your natural disposition as a Leo. And yeah, have fun, like rest. Take it a bit easier. Some of you have been a bit burned out by whatever's going on. Like you've been pushing forward, forging ahead, and that's great. But trust that everything is kind of happening. Like things are established now, and you can rest in that a little bit and just enjoy the fruits of your labor a little bit more. It feels like, yeah. Oh, lovely. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some more oracle cards from the Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light deck to see if there's a little bit more guidance for the Leo personality for the week ahead. Oh, that's jumping out already. Take that one. Yeah. Kind of feel like maybe, oh, one more. Oh, okay. Yes, I love this. Okay, so the first one that came out, Acacia. Your guidance is divinely guided. So yeah, trusting things, going with the flow of stuff. Like whatever you're feeling internally, like whatever your inner guidance is saying to you right now, there's a reason that that's happening. Like trust it, listen to it, follow it. Then we've got dance with life. Do something to change your energy, which very much just feels like the same guidance here, like pleasure, dance, fun. Like, I'm pretty sure this was quite similar to your monthly reading from my memory. Like, there was something really lovely for Leos, actually. Yeah, so do something fun, playful. Like, look at the image on the card. It's like they're just having a really good time. And like what's really nice as well is there's this portal behind them, and it's like all of this like expansive new energy. Because you're laying the foundations, divine plan, and grandmother of Jesus, you can see there. So you've got dance with life because you can relax in knowing that you are your guidance is divinely guided, and things are being laid and set in motion. Again, same here. 3 of Wands, things are happening. You're fine. Look how strong the wands are on this card. Like it's very, things are in place. You can relax. You can enjoy it. Ooh, this is a nice week for you guys. Lovely. Well, thank you so much for watching that. I hope that was helpful. I hope that connected with you. Again, as I always say, take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you did enjoy that, please feel free to like and comment. If you like this kind of content, also subscribe. That I'll be sharing more and more content like this. And also, if you have any suggestions for content that you would like for future videos, I'm always really open to suggestions. So feel free to pop that in the comments and I will take your comments into consideration. Once again, thank you so much for being here, and I will speak to you all in the next one. Bye.